Needles on here with Live with Jay, number 42, episode 42. Hopefully, you guys are joining me. We'll get it started once we start getting some people on here. Press that like button if you're joining us today. Kicking back, relaxing. This is Jose on a Sunday afternoon, just chilling, relaxing. I want to say what's up to everybody out there in YouTube land. Looks like the camera got stuck, but hopefully we get more people on here. I know you can hear me. My camera's acting crazy. Give me a second. Hopefully it comes back on. But yeah, man, we're going to be on here talking about some issues that I wanted to talk about. And hopefully we'll be joined with more people. There we go. So what's up with everybody? I see people are joining in. Press that like button if you're on here. You know what I mean? Don't be afraid to press the like button, and we'll get started once we get a good crew of people on here. Just chilling and relaxing. What the biz is? What's up? What's up, Shortcuts One? Not much, man. Just chilling on here. Press that like button. Trying to get more people on here before we can get it started. You feel me? This will say with Oakland Latinos United with your weekly live feed. Wanted to talk about a few issues. Well, we got 4 people, so hopefully we can get more people coming in. What's up, homie? Chevy for life. How you doing, bro? So I wanted to talk to everybody, see how everybody's doing. Give me a quick second. But yeah, I wanted to talk about some things that What's up, bro? Always watching on Sundays for sure. So I wanted to talk about some things, man. I noticed that I was looking at I was studying like all the police shootings that have happened in the last year in the Bay Area, and a lot of them have been raza. A lot of them have been young raza males. You know what I mean? And I want to talk about that. Why, when raza gets killed by police, nobody talks about it. You know what I mean? The media don't talk about it. Um, these organizations that claim that they fight against police brutality don't talk about it. And, it's a legitimate concern. And I wanted to talk about it. I wanted to talk about the reasons why people in general are getting shot by police. And, just different things. What's up, homie? I just made an announcement. You're live on Gunner. Orale. Thank you, MacArthur Production. But I wanted to talk about the police shootings. What's up? What up? What up? I wanted to talk about the police shootings that have been going on. So, last week, the FBI or the federal, the marshals, I'm not sure which one. It was one of the feds shot and killed a young man in East Oakland. I'm not sure if he was from Oakland or where he was from, but he was shot and killed on Fruitvale near a street called Blossom. And yeah, man, it was pretty tragic. We went yesterday to the to where they had like a memorial for him. I made a quick little video, and I was thinking about a lot of raza that have been killed by police, and we'll talk about them. Last year, Eric Salgado was killed on 96 in Cherry in the Deep East Oakland, by Highway Patrol. Supposedly, they had said that he had stolen a car, and he was shot and killed up there by 98th Ave. Mario Gonzalez, who was killed by the Alameda police a couple months back, he was basically, it seemed like he was basically strangled to death damn near. You know what I mean? If you guys seen the video was released. I made a short video about that. But I might make another spill on it, revisiting that case. But yeah, he was kind of a chubby dude who had been in Alameda. And those of you who aren't familiar with the Bay Area, Alameda is a small town next to Oakland. And Alameda has a notorious reputation of having a fucked up police force. They harass black and brown people who go into Alameda. And I will admit, there are a lot of people from Oakland who go to Alameda to fuck around. But still, doesn't mean that they give them the right to kill and brutalize people. Because not everybody that goes to Alameda from Oakland is necessarily going out there to do bad. But I guess there was a dude named Mario Gonzalez. The police were called. The dude wasn't really harming no one, you know what I mean? And the police basically put him like in a chokehold and put him on the ground, and he stopped breathing. Damn near the same thing they did to George Floyd. But yet there's no outrage. You know what I mean? Where are the people who are outraged so much talking about police, police brutality and Black Lives Matter? When Raza gets killed, they're nowhere to be found. Even the so-called Raza that are like Mexicans for Black Lives, when it's their own, they ain't saying shit about it. You know what I mean? There are some people saying things about it, but it's not at a grand scale where it should be. You know what I mean? And also last year, Sean Monterossa, who was a young Raza from San Francisco, was shot and killed in Vallejo. Supposedly they claimed that he was part of a group of kids that were trying to loot a store or something during the George Floyd protest. And he was shot and killed by an automatic weapon. Supposedly all he had was a hammer in his hand. You know what I mean? And yeah, he was shot and killed. And like I said, another dude named Jonathan Torres Ramirez was killed by Oakland police last year. You know what I mean? And but he was trying to run over people with his car, and it was caught on camera. But still, regardless, it was a young Raza that was killed by the Oakland police, and that was last year as well. I believe that was last year. And so many others that have been killed, not just in the Bay Area, but around California and the United States that have been Raza. But yet nobody is talking about this. And I've always wondered why that is. Why is it when we get killed, when we get harassed, there's not a outrage about it? You know what I mean? And it's not to take away anything from black protests or from Black Lives Matter or any of that. I'm not even trying to play the fucking what do you call it? The oppression Olympics. You know what I mean? And press the like button if you guys are joining me. You know what I mean? Don't have each other's backs. That's true, but there's a lot of people out there who run their mouths about we're against police brutality and blah blah blah. Especially a lot of so-called Chicanos and Raza, bro. And even American Cholo, I gotta give him props. Called out George Lopez because George Lopez was all for Black Lives Matter, but when Raza gets killed by police, he ain't saying anything. You know what I mean? So I'll give American Cholo that he called them out on it. And where are the Chicano and Raza leaders? You know what I mean? Actors and actresses. Why aren't they speaking about this? You feel me? Why aren't they talking about this? Why aren't they mad about this? Because, it's not just the dudes that I mentioned. There's a whole list of Raza and Native Americans that have been killed by police out there, man. And it's just, it's crazy. I've been harassed by police many times for no fucking reason. Even though it's been a lot of years since that has happened, it has happened to me. You know what I mean? I've had guns put to my head. You know what I mean? I've been pulled out and dragged out of cars. I've been pulled over just walking, minding my own business for no reason. Where you going? What you doing? And that mostly happened to me when I was younger. But it definitely happened to me. You know what I mean? But yeah, to me, it's just a lot of our people get harassed by the police, by the immigration, by various others. You know what I mean? And nobody is out there really pushing the narrative that hey, they're fucking with us too. You feel me? Jonathan Michael Cortez was a norteño. I don't know, Big Bang, bro. All I know when I went there, some of the pictures, he was wearing red. So, I mean, I guess, man. Do you think Lil Homie killed by the FBI had anything to do with the... So, McCarthy Production asked me if the homie that got killed by the FBI the other day, was it anything to do with the Norteño roundups or NF roundups that happened in the Bay Area recently? I mean, I know that they were investigating... According to the story was they were investigating people in San Jose and Alameda County and in the Central Valley, and it could have. I'm not sure. You know what I mean? The whole ordeal was hella fishy, bruh. Yeah, man, it was very suspicious. You know what I mean? They confiscated the video of maybe it was part of FBI Operation Quiet Storm, possibly. But they said that they confiscated the video of the liquor store because there's a liquor store right down the street from where he was killed, right off of Fruitvale. And it says that the FBI confiscated the video of the shooting because they're puppets, workers best, stormtroopers, that's what's up. Or everyone's asleep. Are you? Everyone's asleep, man. The problem is there's just a lot of people out there that don't want to speak out, man. I don't know why. When it comes to other people, it's like, yeah, we're angry and we're mad. You know what I mean? Livingston tapping in. What's up, Door TV? Leave us in the house. But you know, like when something like when George Floyd, you know, everybody's like, oh, Black Lives Matter and Rasa for Black Lives and hey, I'm not against black people protesting police brutality. You know what I mean? Because anytime you stop police brutality, that benefits me because I've been a victim of police brutality, my goddamn fucking self. And you know what I mean? I don't have no fuck. I don't kiss ass to the police, bro. You know, I understand the police is there to do what they got to do, but at the same time, I think sometimes the police se pasa de verga, like we say in Spanish. You know what I mean? And I don't have a problem with people calling them out or protesting their actions because the police is supposed to be there to protect, supposedly, but a lot of times they patrol and control. You feel me? They're not out there protecting our best interests. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. You know, I think personally that people should be able to protect themselves, arm themselves, and protect themselves. That's what I think personally. But you know, it is what it is. But yeah, it's someone says Black Lives Matter doesn't have our back, and you know, I would say yes and no. I mean, Black Lives Matter has called out like uh, I've seen the Black Lives Matter people, like the members, like when Mario Gonzalez was killed, they called it out, so that was pretty cool on their part. But as far as like the blacks protest with us, not really, not really. I hate to say it, but not really. When we have our own things, yeah, there might be some, and I'll give them their credit. There are some because I've been to some Raza protests, and you do get some black supporters, for sure, but not in the numbers. You know what I mean? Maybe you'll get three or four or five or six. You know what I mean? Like one time we did a Raza thing, little protest a long time ago, and Oscar Grant's family showed up, and that was hella love on their part. You know what I mean? We went and protested Ernest Duenas. He was one of the people that got killed in Manteca by the police like about 10 years ago. And I remember Oscar Grant's family showed up to one of the protests, and that was pretty cool on their part, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, a lot of our raza gets killed by police. But what do you guys think? This is a question I want to ask you guys, and I want to ask you a serious question. Do you guys think that the police shoot a lot of our raza because they're scared, they're paranoid, they just lose it and just shoot our raza? Or do you think a lot of our raza puts themselves into situations where the police can fuck with them? You know what I mean? That's a question I want to ask you guys, and I want to see your answers down there on the comments if you care to chime in. You feel me? But do you think a lot of our people put ourselves in situations that, you know, warrant them getting harassed by police? You know what I mean? I can tell you in my part, growing up, there were times where I was fucking around being a pendejo. You know what I mean? They don't march with raza, but when raza don't march with them, we racist. I've heard that from hella people. Yeah, it's one of those stupid things. It's like you know, let's just face it, bro. Everybody in this world is about their own self-interest. You know what I mean? The black community is about it. The raza community is about it. Everybody's about their self-interest, and if it doesn't have nothing to do with them, it doesn't have nothing to do with nothing. Period. In their eyes, you know what I mean? And that's unfortunate because we can really get together and scare the fuck out of the system if we really wanted to. But you know, we're not united. Some BLM theater were promoting the Olmecs for Black Theory. I don't know if BLM were doing it, but definitely a lot of hey, what's up from Arizona tapping in. Welcome. I know a lot of black nationalists and black supremacists push that shit out, but I'll make a video about that on another topic, but another time. But you know, ever since I can remember, bro, I've always seen Raza get harassed by police in Oakland, in Alameda, in fucking Vallejo, in San Jose. You know, in LA, I mean, fuck, you know, in Sacramento too, when I used to stay in Sacramento, the cops out there were fucking dickheads, bro, especially the Sacramento County sheriffs. You know, and when I lived in Vallejo, man, them motherfuckers right there, bro. That the fucking Vallejo police is horrible, bro. Horrible. I'm telling you right now. This is a double standard that doesn't apply to any other race. LAPD is trigger happy. Yeah, man, LAPD has a fucking reputation. We know that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep it real. I would rather deal with Oakland police any day than deal with the fucking LA police or the Vallejo police. Another police force is fucked up in the Bay Area is Alameda. Alameda, man, I mean, they killed Mario Gonzalez. And I don't know if you guys know about it. We don't cry like they do. We dust off and keep pushing. Well, I think, like, and I've said it before and I'll say it again. I think we have to be like the Jews in many ways. We have to not be afraid to call out people, and we have to hurt people in their pockets. That's how they'll be fucking afraid of us. You know what I mean? We have to be a strong force. Well, we're not united. We're out there killing each other. We're fighting over North and Sud or some other type of gang stuff. And you know what I mean? And it's not really about crying. It's just about calling it out. Annually, these homicides involving unarmed Latinos, somehow they don't make national headlines. Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. A lot of raza has been killed. It's not about crying, bro. It's about standing up for what's right. Exactly. It's not about crying. You know what I mean? It's just about letting the system, the media, and everybody out there know that they can't fuck with us. Because if they fuck with us, we're going to unite and we're going to push back hard. But in order for us to do that, we have to be united. But we're so fucking divided within our people, man. It's sad. It's really fucking sad. But, you know, when I talk about it, people say I'm full of shit and fuck you and you're not a norteño, you're not a sureño, you're a this, you're a that, you're a dropout. So it's like, you know, all I can do on my part is just push the message. In LAPD, I grew up, LA Sheriff's Department killed all my friends. Yeah, man, my brother used to live in LA, and he told me, one of my brothers, and he told me the LA Sheriffs were fucking assholes. You know what I mean? También in San Ramon for being brown, but just driving home. No, you know where it's really fucked up? My brother used to get fucked there all the time. Was in Dublin, bro. Dublin police are fucked up, bro. The Dublin police in Alameda County, because Santa Rita's right there, bro. They're like just itching to take you to Santa Rita. Mainstream media is more worried about racism towards blacks and Latinos because Mexicans are seen as second-class citizens. That's true. That's true. Compton sheriff are trigger happy. What about Piedmont? I've never had dealings, run-ins with the Piedmont police, and I've been in Piedmont before. But hey, I wouldn't put it past them that they're fucked up. I personally have never dealt with them. I've seen them around, but I've never had an encounter with them. I remember in the old days, and I think Martin 9400 will agree with me. The Oakland Housing Authority used to be fucked up. They were, man, bro. They beat up my brother's ass, and they beat up a few other homies I knew back in the days. And those of you who are from Oakland know what the Oakland Housing Authority is. You feel me? They think we aren't newsworthy no matter what it is. Yeah, man. I mean, look at Mario Gonzalez, bro. I'm going to use him as... Let's talk about him real quick. Mario Gonzalez was the big chubby dude who got pulled over. Not pulled over, he got harassed in Alameda, right by the South Shore Mall. If you guys are from the Bay Area and you know Alameda, you know where the South Shore Mall is. He was an overweight, chubby dude. I think he was Mexican. And supposedly he was looking kind of bummy hanging around by a park. And some white people called the police on him. The police showed up. He kind I don't know if he was drunk or if he was on drugs or just wasn't out. He wasn't, he was obviously not all there. Let's just face it. I'm not making fun of him, and no disrespect to him or his family. You know what I mean? But the police showed up, and the police basically wrestled him to the ground and put their fucking knees behind him and basically suffocated him. He died. He stopped fucking breathing. Now, some might say, oh, he stopped breathing because he was overweight and blah, blah, blah. But it could be, but I don't know, man. You can see the video. The video's out there. I made a short video about it. I'm going to make another spiel about that, too. Because that case was fucked up. But that case was clearly a fucking raza getting killed by the police. You know what I mean? And no one made a big deal about it. Now there were a few protests out there. Yes, we should unite, Elizad. There were a few protests out there. I'm not gonna give it. I'm not gonna say there weren't. There were. There were people out there who protested Mario Gonzalez getting killed, but it wasn't a huge protest that it should have been. If anything, we should have scared the fuck out of the people of Alameda, bro, to not fuck with us. You know what I mean? Because we go to Alameda and spend money all the time there because, it's the city right next to Oakland and that's where all the shopping centers are at. We, black and brown people, go and spend hella fucking money out there. So they should be appreciative that we even go to their fucking town. You know what I mean? But that's how we get treated. And Alameda police, they've been known since I was a little kid. Even my own dad used to be scared to go to Alameda when I was a kid in fear of the police harassing them. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. Everyone heard of George Floyd, nobody heard of Jerry Amato. Yeah, that's another one. Jerry Amato, that happened in the 90s, I believe. He got beat to death. You know what I mean? He literally got beat to death over there by the Eastmont Mall. You know what I mean? I made a video about Jerry Amato a long time ago, one of my old videos. You know what I mean? But he got beat to death, man. And I don't know what happened. And then remember the 13-year-old boy that got killed in Santa Rosa about roughly 8 years ago. Damn, I can't think of his name right now. But I went to one of the protests when they did it. If anyone remembers his name, throw it out there. But yeah, it's just look, man. I'm not trying to say that black lives aren't important or that when black people get killed it shouldn't make news, but my bad. Trick-or-treating when I was young in Alameda, a whole nother city now. I mean, we used to go trick-or-treating when I was a little kid in Alameda, but the police just always in Alameda were known for just fucking with you once you cross that bridge. Rodney King riot as far as 5-0. Yeah, I mean the 5-0 in Alameda, they just been known for years for being fucked up, They used to harass my brothers, me, my dad, a lot of people, bro. You know? Funny how whites are quick to support black cause and refuse to believe Latinos face the same shit. Oh, yeah. Especially white liberals. White liberals are the worst, bro. Because they pander only to blacks and they're against our people, bro. That's why I don't, I'm cool with some liberals, but some of them get on my fucking nerves, bro. Some of them are fucking hypocrites. Big time, And they're the same ones that be gentrifying our cities and pushing black and brown people out of our cities, like Oakland. You feel me? San Leandro PD are the same. I believe it, man. I never had too many run-ins with San Leandro PD, but I wouldn't put it past it. You know what I mean? I never had run-ins with Hayward. I never had run-ins with San Jose. What's up, S. Cepeda? We're on here talking about police brutality in the Raza community. You know what I mean? But yeah, I never had run-ins with the ones that saying they killed 5 Latinos and 1 black. We still can't make news. They want Raza de march, pero no quieren decir para nosotros. Yeah, man. The thing is that we as a people, we do need to unite, and we need to come out there as a big force, man. Whenever these things happen, we can't continue to be silent. We can't continue to be the "Sí, señor. Please, Mr. White Man, give me my money for I could go get my beer. Please let me keep my job." We can't be those motherfuckers anymore. You know what I mean? We can't. We can't be their fucking little wetbacks all our lives, bro. You know what I mean? For reals. We have to be motherfucker. We have to speak out, man. And we have to not be afraid to speak out. It's not about crying or playing the victims. You know what I mean? Because I don't like the victim mentality. I don't play the fucking victim mentality. And press the like button if you guys are joining. You know what I mean? I'm not a victim of anything, bro. Yeah, I remember the Rampart scandal. I remember the Ryder scandal in Oakland too. I've heard about the Cowboy scandal in Richmond back in the 80s too. So, yeah, man. But I don't like playing the victim either. You know what I mean? Because the victim mentality is the worst thing you could have. You feel me? But you know, it does. But at the same time, we can't be silent. And press the like button if you guys are joining me, like that. They won't hate on this live stream. But yeah, man, it's just it's just about speaking out, man. It's just about educating people about these things. It's about letting people know that we're getting harassed. That people get harassed when the police are fucking with our raza. Be on the lookout. Make sure they're not fucking with our people. Make sure that they're shooting our people down. You feel me? And I know that some of the dudes that got killed by the police, not all of them, but some of them were doing stupid shit. I agree. They were. Some of them. You know what I mean? And they put themselves in situations to get killed. You know what I mean? But most people, the thug and macho mentality, instead of reading books, they want to pick up. Yeah, we'll talk about that. Check out the iconic song, Oakland Mario Gonzalez is being represented. Andy killed. Andy, there you go. Andy Lopez. Oh yeah, victim mentality is a defeatist mentality. Okay, serious question. Do you think BLM or blacks in general are trying to be brown race with all the agenda being pushed over to social TV? I just think BLM and all that, bro, it's just a power move, bro. They used to be hella rude to my grandma when she used to cross the street when she lived in Hayward. They gave her a jaywalking ticket. They were hella racist. I believe it, man. I heard Hayward PD used to be pretty vicious. My homie Juan Espinosa told me that they used to fight against the Hayward police all the time. Too many of the youngsters no quieren saber la verdad. Yeah, man, that's true. But I mean, I could take it back to Charles de Vaca, bro. Let's go back and talk about him. I made a video about him. Charles Pinky de Vaca. He was killed in Oakland in 1968. And some say that the Chicano movement started in Oakland because of him. So basically, Charles de Vaca was a young Chicano from New Mexico whose family was from New Mexico who were living in East Oakland. And supposedly he was trying to break into a car over there by Calvin Simmons. And what's up, Sac City boy? We're talking about how fucked up the sheriffs in Sacramento are. But no, Pinky de Vaca was killed over there by it used to be called Hamilton. Now it's Calvin Simmons, and he got shot through the heart by the Oakland police. And the whole fucking Chicano community in Oakland were outraged about that. And that's how the Chicano movement started in Oakland. And the Brown Berets created a chapter at the time, the Chicano Revolutionary Party, and a lot of things. You feel me? Yeah, man, Oakland right now is fucking hot, bro. And we're going to talk about that. How's Sacramento going, man? But, but the people at that time were angry. They were like, fuck this, you know what I mean? And that's why the radical element of the Chicano movement started in Oakland at that time. And also in 1976, there was another dude, named Barlo Benavides, and he was a Chicano, and he was killed by OPD over there on like 40, I want to say like 45th and East 14th. He was shot in the back of the fucking head by a shotgun, literally blew his whole head off. I seen your video on the Hawthorne Hit and Run Crazy. My suit knew them. I went, oh yeah. Lots of protests amongst ourselves. Brothers stop killing each other, and the same goes for Rasa. Yeah, man. And yeah, I was walking right by Sac No Different homicides 2 days ago in Fruit Ridge. Yeah, man, I heard Sacramento's getting hot out there. Hope you guys have a good weekend. Get the deep conversation with respect. I'll say, love you guys. Hey, Bob Lazar, what's up, bro? So yeah, Barlo Benavides was fucking literally shot in the back of the head, blew his fucking head clean off, bro. 1976, and there was a huge uprising against that murder at that time, and Charles Pinky de Vaca. And I'm giving you guys Oakland game right here. This is Oakland Chicano history that don't get talked about. You feel me? But yeah, man, the people of that time were more willing to call it out, is because I didn't want to feel racism anymore. Yeah, man. So that sometimes people join gangs for those reasons. But at that time, people spoke out about that. Why can't we speak out about that now in the same fashion? You know what I mean? It's not about being victims. It's not about none of that shit. It's just like, we just need to call it out. And that's it. That's plain and simple. We just need to let people know that our lives matter as well, and that our issues matter, and that we're a sleeping giant. We're a force to be reckoned with, and we really are. We just don't think of it that way a lot of times because we're so busy pandering to the white man, working for the white man, working for to get our fucking measly paycheck or our fucking or a fucking, si senor, give me my money for my beer. You know, we're too busy that being that motherfucker, bro. You know what I mean? And así no es la cosa, bro. I'm not gonna be that motherfucker. I don't give a fuck what anyone says about me. You know what I mean? I'm gonna speak my fucking mind, and that's just how it is, you know. And I'm not afraid to say what I have to say, and that's all I have to say, brother. Other than the Bible, there's not God's kingdom. Jesus Christ says it. But yeah, man. So tap in. Let me know what you think. I already did like more than a half an hour of talking. When's your event and where's it gonna be? Well, they got a lot of folks in here. So we are having an event at San Antonio Park, October 3rd from 2 to 5. It's going to be called Dia de la Raza, and it's going to be a commemoration to Chicano history in Oakland. Hopefully, you guys come through. That's going to be at San Antonio Park, October 3rd. Not, yes, October 3rd, Sunday from 2 to 5. It's going to be a 3-hour event. We're going to have speakers. We're going to have music. Hopefully, we're going to have some food. And it'll be a good time. It's for Raza to come get together and network with each other and learn about Chicano Oakland history. And I do it from my hometown because I'm from Oakland. I love my hometown a lot. I love Oakland. You see me repping for the Warriors, the motherfucking real Oakland Warriors, you feel me? Because I'm from the town. I love my hometown, you feel me? And we're going to do this event, so hopefully you guys could come through and support. Come kick it, you know what I mean? Don't bring no gang drama. Don't bring no violence. We're going to have security. We're going to make sure no one comes around fucking around, you know. But come to San Antonio Park October 3rd, you know what I mean, at from 2 to 5. Dia de la Raza. Tapping in one from San Mateo. What's up, brother? Raiders, you know what I mean? I'm a Warriors and A's fan. I heard the Raiders kicked ass today, though. You know what I mean? But okay. So, have you done a battery tour of Little Mexico? Yeah, I did do one, actually, a while back, bro. About, fuck, I think it was it was last year. Latino America stuck being part of two cultures. American culture tells, let's speak up against the judge. Latino culture tells us the city not to cry like other race. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Niners, Giants, Warriors. I'm A's. I'm A's. I'm my Warriors right here. You feel me? And also my A's, you feel me? I got my A's hat on too. You feel? Just tapping in. What's up now, Garcia? Hopefully you missed a pretty good spiel. I was talking about police brutality in the Raza community. You know what I mean? But the old school SF hockey team, as anyone can remember, I heard about it. I heard there used to be a hockey team in Oakland. You got a touchdown mission for Vaders. Yeah, man, I keep forgetting to do that fucking hood. Brother A's ain't gonna make it to pro season this year. Yeah, they're doing. Yeah, man, do the beanie lean, the Bernie lean. Niners and A's, Chivas earthquake. Raiders born in the town. East Oakland, Murder Doves, Dirty 30s, Fruitvale, all the hoods. You feel me? It's all love. What's up, low out to the brain? But yeah, bro, it's just it's not about Raiders, 49ers. The Doves took the Dove today. Yeah, man. Puro pinche Raiders. Saludos de Dallas, Texas. Bay Area Bombers, what y'all know about that? I heard of Bay Area Bombers. Latino pretty kind of weird. That's why the first thing I did that when something happened, something was where they were doing what happened to them. Yeah, man, I mean, our community is definitely not a crying community, a community of victims. You know what I mean? We're more about working hard, about being traditional, about having families, about having values. That is part of our culture. And I'm not going to lie, that is part of our culture. And I'm not saying that other cultures aren't like that. I'm not trying to put no one down. But, our culture is like that. And our culture questions things more. Even I do. When I hear about a police shooting or some fucking senseless homicide, I'm like, well, what was the dude doing to put himself in that situation? And I want to ask you guys that question. Do you think black and brown men, Raza and black men, you know what I mean? Do you think we put ourselves in situations that get us killed, that get us locked up, that get us harassed by the police? You know what I mean? Do you think a lot of times, we give in to the bullshit, is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? That's a question I want to pose to you. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of us be gangbanging. A lot of us be selling dope. A lot of us be fucking out there robbing people, doing dumb shit. You feel me? Let's not cut to, let's not, be stupid, bro. You know what I mean? A lot of us do. Like the homie the Fed shot, he was strapped. That's what they say. But most people play the victim 50-50 with that one. So yeah, man, I mean there's no right or wrong answer. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying on my part, you know what I mean? So what do you got? Okay, I'm gonna pose another question to you guys. What do you guys think about when people say, I grew up around this life and I don't know nothing else? You know what I mean? There's no hope. You know what I mean? There's no work. There's no this. There's no that. Do you think those are excuses? Or do you think people just want the easy way out to get la bolsita, like Gunner be saying? I think a lot of us are born in a situation, pushed away, change to get out. Off the subject, San Francisco Seals, they play in Frisco. Yeah, man, they just close-minded, but each of them, a lot of homies are riding dirty. This is my take on it. And people can say whatever they want. I really don't give a shit. But my take on it is, I mean, I never became a doctor. Oh, yeah, that one homie. This is my take on it. I think a lot of times, I'm tapping out, bro. Everyone have a blessed day. I'll say I wish I tapped in early because I won't hear you talk about police brutality next time. Some fools strive off being in that stereotype. What's up, Huixley Buxley? The Norteños used to fight the white guys in the wild. Police officers beat us up. So I think, okay, this is my take on it. I think in life, even if you have it worse, even if you have it fucking bad, I think if you really apply yourself to something and you really want to make a real change, you can do it in many ways, even in spite of your fucked up situation. You know what I mean? I think if you put your mind to anything, you could do it, you know? Jose, did you fart? We heard, no, I didn't. Maybe it was something in here. I used the bathroom actually earlier. That is true. But, if you put your mind into anything, you can do something, bro. I mean, look, I've had some situations where I was just like I was suffering, man. Keisha Cole, 3 guys shot, 1 died. Where was that? Is it an excuse? You have paisas that can't speak a lick of English, but work their fingers to the bone and buy houses and complain about gentrification. That's true. Who remembers them corrupt OPD riders? Yeah, I remember them. So this is my take on it. If you, plenty of level-headed people who came out of the trenches, some people just choose not to change. If you put your mind to anything, you could do whatever the fuck you want to do. If you really want it. Like I was telling you, there have been times, and I'm not even shitting on you. I'm not even lying to you. There were times where I was fucking stressed out because I didn't have no money to pay the rent. I didn't have no money to pay the bills. I didn't know where the fuck I was gonna get money, bro. Nothing. And I was stressed out, like, damn, what the hell am I, pulling out my hair? And guess what? Instead of getting all emotional stress, I kind of just sat down, took a deep breath, and when I went to sleep, I said, you know what? Tomorrow's gonna be a little better because I'm gonna apply myself more. And I shit you not, bro. The next day, I started making phone calls. I started reaching out to certain people I know. And guess what? I started getting little temporary jobs. I got a couple little side gigs. And guess what? By the end of that week, I had all the money to pay my bills. And I was like, damn, just yesterday I was stressing out. And just thinking right and just, just being level-headed, I got myself out of that rut. You know what I mean? Without having to go shoot anyone or rob anyone or pull a lick or none of that. You know what I mean? It's just me being, being level-headed. I call it the puzzle analogy. And you know why I call it the puzzle analogy? Sounds like you manifested, homie. Yeah, man. I call it the puzzle analogy. The reason I call it the puzzle analogy is because when you have a puzzle, have you ever had a puzzle in front of you and it's all broken up? And shit, I probably do have PTSD. I grew up in the motherfucking Bay in the war zone, so maybe. But when you have a puzzle and you're like, fuck, you know what I mean? How am I gonna put this together? It's easy to say, fuck that puzzle, I don't want to do it. Because that's the easy thing to do. It's hard to actually sit there, investigate the puzzle, and start putting it together piece by piece by piece. That's why I call it the puzzle analogy, because a lot of times we want the easy way out. We're like, fuck that puzzle. I want to do it easily instead of putting that puzzle together. You know what I mean? And, ADHD, I have ADHD probably. You know what I mean? But that's why I have Oakland Latinos United, because I could vent my frustrations to all you motherfuckers. but but yeah, man, it's just like it's easy to say fuck that puzzle. You know what I mean? And instead of putting that puzzle together, does that make sense? Jaime Escalante said all you need is ganas. That's right, the will. Because I hear that excuse a lot. We don't know any better. This is the life we've been given. This is the help we've been dealt. This is the hand we've been dealt. This is you know, my dad was a criminal, so I want to be a criminal. You know what I mean? It's just like, I get it. I get it. You know what I mean? Because I grew up in that lifestyle. I know I'm a nerd, but I grew up in that lifestyle. Trust me. There's nothing you could show me that I haven't seen. You know? And I know it's hard, bro. I know it's hard. There's a reason why I didn't get in that lifestyle. Because I didn't want to go down that path. You feel me? Yeah, you give up on the puzzle. Exactly. The more you quit, the more you use the mindset of quitting. I didn't go down that lifestyle because I knew there was going to be consequences in that lifestyle. I knew if I became a norteño and started repping the hood, I knew there was going to be life consequences to that. Or if I started hanging on the corner selling dope or robbing motherfuckers, you know what I mean? I knew there was going to be jail time. I knew I was probably going to get killed or both. You know what I mean? And I didn't want to end up like that, man. I really didn't. I knew that my life was worth more than that. And I've always felt, and this is going to sound egotistical of me, but I've always felt that I've been put on this world to send out a message. You know what I mean? I don't know what that message is, but I've always felt that I have to give back. Because I grew up in a fucked up situation. I grew up poor. I grew up around drug dealers, around fucking gangbangers, around pimps, around, prostitutes. I had friends that were prostitutes, bro. You know what I mean? I fucking knew dudes that were pimps. You know what I mean? I grew up around some of the worst people on earth, bro. You know? The life ain't promised most of the time. Exactly. I grew up around just the hood. El mensaje de la cumbia. Exactly. So no one could tell me anything. Like your brother did state, county time, and you didn't. Yeah, man, my brother, he got involved in that shit. And for many years, he played that role. I don't know nothing better. This is all I know. I don't give a fuck. I'm hardcore. I'm a cholo. What's up, nigga? You know what I mean? And he got caught up. You feel me? Yeah, my brothers are still around. You know what I mean? Real talk, brother. Yeah. Yeah, my brothers are thankfully alive. I don't know how they're alive, but they're alive. They're here. I could talk to them every day, but yeah, they made it out of that lifestyle. You know what I mean? That vida loca. You feel me? And don't get it twisted. There was a time that I was getting involved in some dumb shit that I got caught up a few times. Growing up with Norte family, you get into hella drama. Yeah, I see a homeboy giving him 5. Now I say, nigga, you still alive? That's from Too Short. Yeah, man. But yeah, like my brothers, I mean, like I was saying, my brothers, I don't know how they made it, but they're here, man. They didn't get caught up in the times when they were doing crazy shit. You feel me? And I got into crazy shit for a minute, you know what I mean? Even myself. But I knew when to get out. I knew when to get out because I knew what the consequences were going to be. And I was already getting caught up. I was already getting harassed by the police. I went to jail a couple of times, and I said, you know what? This ain't for me. You feel me? And I kept it moving. You know what I mean? I'm thinking about it, bro. I don't know if I want to put my brothers out there, but I'm thinking about it. I would like to, you feel me? For sure I would like to. But it's just like everywhere I've been, I grew up on 2627 East 16, parents keep it moving. Yeah, man. The doves, we all choose which side streets we want to walk on. Yeah, man, it's all what you want out of life, man. You know what I mean? I got it, see though. It's all what you want out of life. You know what I mean? If you think I was an Oakland, I think I would have been Border Brothers, Southside look because I like to represent my Bison Nation. Hey, you do you, brother. But yeah, man, it's just I chose not to go down that path. You know what I mean? And I'm grateful for it. I'm grateful that I'm alive. I'm grateful. Yeah, I know I'm kind of fat, but I'm grateful that I still have okay health and I'm not dying. Nobody's out there trying to kill me. Nobody's out there looking for me. The police ain't harassing me for the most part. You know what I mean? I'm just doing me. You feel me? And that's all I can do. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, that was a good topic. Anybody here went to Westlake Junior High? Westlake Junior High. I went to Calvin Simmons for a minute, and then I went to another one in Sacramento because I moved to Sacramento at the time. But yeah, man, that's just basically what I had to say. You know, a lot of topic to talk about, but just something I wanted to put out there. Wanted people to get people's opinion on it. I grew up on 10th, the heart of West Side Brooklyn, and wanted to become an Norteño because of the consequences, which is they call me Norteño Cinco. I seen, I seen at San Antonio by the tennis courts, bro, a little clique riding around trying to harass motherfuckers. I heard something about that. If you good what you're saying, but actually some people don't have the mind. You have to think a certain way to change. Yeah, man. Yeah, we're gonna do that at San Antonio Park, and we're gonna have security there. So, you know what I mean. Anybody tried to come fuck around, you know what I mean. They'll get the business, you know. But yeah, we're gonna have some folks monitoring the situation, and we did some at San Antonio Park yesterday. And I mean, last year, nobody told us nothing. You feel me? I go to San Antonio Park all the time. I can see a bunch of biceps playing soccer all the time. So, I don't know, you know. But yeah, I heard something about there being Sureños supposed to San Antonio Park, but I ain't never seen them. So, you know, no disrespect to them, but I go to that park all the time. It is what it is. We're gonna do an event at that park. You feel me? So that's October 3rd, San Antonio Park, from 2 to 5. Dia de la Raza. Come check it out. We're gonna have Aztec dancers. We're gonna have music, and we're gonna have speakers. Majority of the time, when thinking and having kids, mindset changes. I think what it is, man, a lot of people just can't apply themselves, or a lot of people want the easy way out. You know what I mean? Or a lot of people, Cambodians, want to go over to San Antonio Park. Yeah, I remember that for a little bit, but not very many though. There was always Rasa at San Antonio Park, regardless. But they were never able to push us out. I'll tell you that. But wish went down for that. Nowadays, must have security at all these events. Yeah, man. But yeah, it's just like, you know, I live my life, and that's it, bro. You know, I'm not looking for nobody's approval or asking for anybody's permission. I do what I gotta do, whether people like it or not. I'm not trying to disrespect no one or step on no one's toes. You know what I mean? I don't have nothing against Norteños, Sureños, Border Brothers, or anybody. As long as they ain't have no problem with me, I ain't got no problem with them. It's all love. You feel me? And that's just how it is. And yeah, I grew up around a lot of Norteños. Oh well, what the fuck you want me to do? I can't help where I grew up. You feel me? If you don't like it, go fuck yourself. Those Cambodians ran tennis courts while playing volleyball. I remember that. Yeah, the Bisons always played soccer, and the Cambodians used to be in the tennis courts. I remember that back in the days. Yeah, 'cause I used to hang out there in the 90s, too. I remember when them Oaktown Crips, and that would be deep, top Center Park. Yeah, I remember fools always strapped. Fools was always strapped. Yeah, I remember one time we were over there on the top with these girls, and these Asian dudes was trying to start shit with us. That black Norteño coming up. Which one? That dude from 38. He actually hit me up on Oakland Latinos United. You feel me? But yeah, man. I mean, I can't help who I grew up around. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people out there who fucking don't like that I grew up around Norteños, but you know, I can't help who I grew up around, man. It is what it is. I'm from East 7th Street originally. You know, I knew hella foods from the 30s, you know, from the 40s, from the Doves, all that shit. My uncles and aunts and cousins were big Chicanos. Yeah, I was too. OTC. My bro got punked at John's video. Oh, was that the one over there on East 14th? With the other races like Asians in Oakland. I don't know. I don't see too many Asian gangs out there anymore like I used to back in the days. Yeah, yeah, I seen a couple Norteño rappers in Oakland. I be seeing hella Norteños on Fruitvale now. You feel me? Lately, I've been noticing like homeboys hanging up and down Fruitvale the last few times I was over there. But yeah, man, they be on 23 going up. Yeah, 23rd over there on 15. But yeah, man, yeah, but it's just a lot of homies been through that North and Sur stuff, bro. A lot of homies got killed over that. You feel me? I mean, I hope there really is an end to hostilities in the streets, man. I remember when little guy got blasted by 96 and survived. Which little guy? I remember little guy. Do you remember Cuddy Boy? Yeah, I remember him. But I didn't become an him because I was cool with the white people. As does be on 20, as does be on 20, another crib click called K Team. I remember. There used to be another clique called Oakland Junior Crips. I remember hearing about them back in the days. What about the female gangs? Remember they used to have the Crew, Red Roses. They used to have the Border Brother Girls, the Border Sisters, I think they were called. You know what I mean? I think there were some Sureñas too out there. I remember that, bro. They used to have hella girl gangs in Oakland. I used to know hella cholitas, bro, when I was young. People don't believe me, bro, that all that shit was in Oakland when I was a youngster, bro. Like, people were more cholo style and they were all into that shit. My cuz was in the Crew. Yeah, man. La Shorty. You know what? That name sounds hella familiar, bro. Wonder if I've ever met her. She's about my age, huh? Because I'm. Oh, yeah, this weekend was my birthday. Got shot, I think. Oh, really? This weekend was my birthday. Your boy's 44 now, bro. I'm hella old. I'm old as dirt. So if you guys want to send me a happy birthday, it was my birthday this weekend. So, Jose, you feel me? Cumplió sus 44 años on this earth. Born at motherfucking Highland Hospital in the heart of East Oakland. You feel me? The ghetto ass hospital where everybody dies. Well, guess what, motherfucker? I was born in that bitch. You feel me? But yeah, man. Born 44 years ago at Highland Hospital in that fashion. My pops and uncle was the one who started WSB. Really? I thought, how far back does it go? She like 42. You know what? That name sounds hella familiar, bro. I want to say I met her a long time ago, bro. I remember a girl named La Shorty from somewhere. I just can't remember. Saying, bro, I was born at Highland Hospital. Yeah, man. I was born at Highland Hospital. I turned 83. Yeah, right. So you're a Pachuco then, motherfucker. You were born in the era of the Zoo Suiters, huh? It goes back to my pops will be 71 now. Damn, so it goes back to what, like the damn near the Zoo Suit era, shit, the Pachuco era, right? I mean, Westside Berkeley, the old barrio, bro. I mean, there's been raza there since like the 1930s, bro. You know, I met a couple families that been there a long ass time. I was in Westside Berkeley yesterday. I took my homie to Hallmark. I know you know that place, Hallmark, where they sell like Ben Davis and shit. My homie wanted to buy some Ben Davis. I took him there yesterday. My homie from Modesto. Yeah, Ninth Street. Yeah, but hey, Cepeda, you know Hallmark. I'm sure the other homie from Westside Berkeley knows Hallmark. That place been there forever. Right there on University, right off of San Pablo. The Ben Davis store where they sell like Ben Davis and Carhartt and Dickies and all that shit. That's been there. That's been there for hella long. But yeah, I took my homie there yesterday. Big Chico and Hot Boy Weeds, Westside Berkeley. Yeah, Aslan Nation too. People need to hear this. Yeah, man, gracias, bro. You know what I mean? Remember Bonanza? Yeah, Bonanza's still there. I remember Bonanzas. I remember the corner. I remember um, Melrose. I remember what was the other one called? Q's Clothing. Uh, Latin Fashions. Oh, Nationals. I remember when it was National Dollar, bro. You feel me? And across the street was the Giant Burger, the quarter pound. Yep, Chuka been putting it down since the 90s. Yeah, the brown skin artist, bro. I grew up on that shit. You feel me? But yeah, hey, if you old school, remember, like, you know where Farolito is? Right there by National? Remember when that used to be a restaurant called Alvaro's? Oh yeah, Chuco Mr. Vago. So there was a restaurant there called Alvaro's back in the days. They used to be fucking good there. They used to be screaming, bro. They used to have like bomb ass enchiladas. I remember. Before it was El Farolito, right there off 37th and East 14, right down the street from National. El Brujo, the Sobador at Hugo's Tours. I remember a Sobador, but there was one on Rosedale. That's the one I remember. But who remembers the pharmacy La Piedad, the Mexican pharmacy, or who remembers Canada Shoes? They used to be right there by 34th and East 14th. That was the Mexican shoe store, Canada Shoes, La Canada. I'm sure some of you might remember that spot. That's hella old school. Yeah, the 1 hour photo. Oh yeah, the indoor. Oh yeah, the Oakland Hospital. Yeah, yeah, by St. Elizabeth's. Yeah, I remember when fucking Oakland Hospital became the indoor mall. That shit was hella lame. You know what's crazy? I used to work in that building like 4 years ago, bro. Cool name. I used to work there. The AC Indoor Mall. Yeah, man. I used to work in that building about 3 years ago, bro. I worked there for like a year. During that was like 2018. I worked in that building for a while at some offices there. I worked for a company that was based out of that building. So I used to be there every fucking day. You know, it was cool though. No one ever bothered me or nothing. You know, it's just an old ass building. But I remember when it was a hospital, bro. When it was Oakland Hospital when I was little, because I remember going there a couple of times with my mom. She went there a couple of times for some appointments. Yeah, right. It used to be the Montgomery Wards used to be across the street. If you guys are old enough to remember that, Monkey Wards. Yeah, man. Hella fucking memories in the town. But yeah, man, 44 years on this earth. Now Garcia said my grandfather was born in Oakland back in 1920. He met my grandmother, so he got some family in Oakland, but I'm from LA. Orale. Your family's probably from West Oakland. I got a dip, Jay. Alright, Sac City boy. Mother's Cookies is now multi-dollar weed grow. Oh, really? I didn't know that. I remember Mother's Cookie. Yeah, the old Dewey right there off 38 by the bar station. Hell yeah, I remember that. My brother used to go to school there. Oh, that's pretty cool, Nell. I didn't know that your family was originally from Oakland. Yeah, man. My grandfather was the first one who came to Oakland. He came in the 1940s during World War II. But then he went back to Mexico, and then my mom came to Oakland in the 60s. You feel me? But, yeah, man. A lot of memories in Oakland, man. But yeah, born in Highland. Ghetto ass hospital, bro. Your bro went to Dewey, my bro. Yeah, my brother went to Dewey, his fucking ghetto ass. He got kicked out of, I think, Fremont High School. You feel me? My other brother went to Fremont High, though. But, yeah, Dewey. What about, Street Academy? Clorox used to stink up the whole high school. Oh, yeah, Clorox used to be on High Street, huh? Yeah, yeah, the cookie. Well, no, it was a cookie factory, bro. It was a big ass factory over there on 80. What's that? 81st, I think. 81st, I think, and by off of San Leandro Street. It was the big ass Mother's Cookies. Whenever you drive there, it used to always smell like cookies. And then across the street was another cookie factory called Sunshine Biscuits. I remember all that shit, bro, when I was a little kid. Oh yeah, I never got to go to a field trip. Nah, I wasn't on 98. It was on 81st, I think. But the one that was on 98 was Granny Goose cookie. No, Granny Goose potato chips. Marine Headlands. I don't remember that place. I remember the Clorox factory used to be over there on High Street. Hey, what about the big ass fucking gas tank? Remember that? The big ass gas tank that used to be right there on 50th off of East 14 going towards the Coliseum flea market. You remember that? It used to be a big ass fucking tank. You used to see it through all of Oakland, bro. It was like a big ass like blue gas tank. You could see it like from the freeway. You could see it all over, bro. Oh yeah, home base. Yeah, when they used to do the raves, I remember that. That was way back in the days. And then they used to do the sideshows in the parking lot back in the days. Pat Patterson Cadillac. Hey, do you guys know where Fuller's funeral home is? Right there on 46th and East 14th. When I was a little kid, I remember that used to be a Volkswagen dealership. Yeah, the good old days, man. Motherfucking, motherfucking Eastmont Mall, Soul Beat. You know what I mean? All that shit. Quarter pound giant burger. You feel me? Mary's Bakery, Nel Centro de Juventud. You know, the fucking Cinco de Mayo at San Antonio Park, the festival at the lake. Remember all that shit, bro? Those were the good old days, man. I miss them times. Motherfuckers cruising on lowriders on East 14th or at the fucking estuary. The theaters are hanging, bro. Oh yeah, the Dome. I remember that. Or the theater at the Eastmont Mall, the four-star theater. I remember that too. The Grand Lake. Oh, Chuck Johnson. Yeah, I never got to meet him, but I heard about him. But yeah, man. I met that one Chicano that used to be on Soul Beat, Gary Baca, the G Spot. I met him before. He was from the '60s. He was in the documentary Children of Violence back in the days. Hella fights at San Antonio Park. I don't remember that, but I remember they've been playing soccer there forever, bro. You feel me? But I remember when they used to do the Cinco de Mayo there, that shit used to get lit back in the days, bro. They used to have the parade on East 14th, and they would have the big festival at the park. That shit was live. I remember that. That was the good old days, man. That's the town back in the days. Feel me? But yeah, man. Oh yeah, I remember when fools used to prank guy called So B. Remember when that one that old man looked like a crackhead? What was he called? Night Dog. Remember they used to always prank call his ass. I remember that fool. Yeah, I remember that though. The prank calls on So B. That's hella back in the days. The jukebox too. You said the box. I remember that too. You feel me? Good old memories. Yo MTV raps. I remember all that shit. Missed the driving at the well, yeah, the Coliseum drive-in. Yeah, I remember that. And there used to be a drive-in in Alameda too, the Island Drive-in. It used to be off of Webster. There used to be a flea market there, the Penny Market. I remember going there when I was a little kid. I just stopped doing the Cinco de Mayo festival at the park because they moved it to a Fruit Bell in East 14, and they started doing it there. They had a big ass festival on the street, and then they stopped doing that. I don't know why. They did it for like a good 10 years, and then they don't do it no more. You know what I mean? That shit used to be lit too. But they did it in San Antonio Park like from the late '80s to about 1999. Then they moved it to whatchamacallit, to East 14. Y'all remember Plan B? Yeah, he got killed back in the days. My Sunday St. Liz, yeah, man. The jukebox changed it to box. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember Plan B. They made a documentary about him too. I remember. Wasn't he cool with Mike Francisco, Dream? Yeah, the Alameda Pulga, the penny market, bro, with the big. There used to be a drive-in there too. It used to be off of Webster. I used to go there with my family all the time when I was a kid. Hella memories at that flea market, bro. I remember there used to be a train yard across the street, and I used to always climb on the trains, bro. When I was hella little, I was a bad little kid, bro. It was dusty. You remember that? Yeah, Dream. Yeah. Remember the flea market? It was always dusty, bro. It was hella like dusty all over there. That was back in the days, bro. Man, taking me back, bro. Being my birthday, you're bringing me some memories of shit I remember from when I was hella little. You know what I mean? But yeah, those were the good old days, man. Oh, what about who remembers when they used to cruise at the Alameda Beach, bro? Does anybody remember that? I remember like on weekends, like on Sundays and Saturdays, they used to cruise. Like homies used to cruise on Alameda Beach, like the whole strip, bro. I remember seeing like lowriders, and I would see like mini trucks, a lot of mini trucks, bro, during that era. I remember I would see fools cruising down Alameda Beach trying to get at abroad. You feel me? That was back in the days when I was young. I'm not a kid anymore. Yeah, yeah, man. Those are the good old days. I'm telling you, it was the shit growing up in Oakland, bro. I'm glad I grew up in the town, bro. I wouldn't have wanted to grow up in any other city, bro. I'm hella happy I grew up in the town, bro. You feel me? That I got that Oakland influence. Because Oakland is the city that made me. You feel me? Where I got my game from. Even though I lived in other cities and I learned a lot from the other cities I lived in. You feel me? Acapulco restaurant, you will see Cisco Los Angels. Yeah, man. Hey, I got a story, bruh. Mike Wallace. When I was pregnant in my mom's belly, she used to work at fucking Acapulco's, bro. No lie. I was pregnant in her belly and she worked there, bro. Yeah, man. Cinco de Mayo 14 was live, bro. That shit used to get lit. But yeah, my mom was working as a waitress at Acapulco. No, I think she worked in the kitchen, I think. Either a waitress kitchen, I can't remember. But my mom worked in Acapulco for some years. Yeah, man, I grew up on their food, bro. Acapulco's right there on Lincoln. I was pregnant in my mom's belly in that motherfucker, bro. La Fonda. Yeah, man. Which La Fonda? Which one? I remember that name, but I can't picture where it's at. What about I know you guys are gonna remember this one, bro. What about on weekends when your parents would go to Jalisco's, bro? Oh, La Fonda. Yeah, 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 yeah. I remember. Now I remember it. Off of Farnham. What about when motherfuckers used to go to Jalisco's over there by the kind of by San Antonio Park on East 14th to get the motherfucking carnitas, bro, on the weekends? Who remembers that? Yeah, the carnitas with the nopales, bro. Man, I remember there was always a long line out the door, bro. That was the spot right there. I remember every weekend, bro, with carnitas with buche, bro. Every weekend with the family, bro. Right there at Jalisco's. That was the shit, bro. That spot used to be hella good. I know you guys remember that spot, man. You ain't from the town if you don't remember Jalisco's, bro. Everybody from Oakland grew up at that motherfucker. Yeah, man, nah, but the one in Oakland specializes in carnitas, bro. It's still there. It's still there to this day. Don Bartolo. He was the original owner. My mom knew him. He was an old man. Supposedly he was from Westside Berkeley, the owner. Fire, my dad would take us Evergreen Produce. Went to Hernandez Meat Market. Oh yeah, I remember Evergreen Produce. But yeah, Don Bartolo, from what I was told, no, I know La Finca. I don't know the owner. Dang, I would go for carnitas right now. Yeah, man. Well, I remember La Finca. This I'm a mind fuck you. I remember before it was La Finca, it was La Hacienda. Who remembers that? Before it was La Finca, it was called La Hacienda. Then they changed it to La Finca, bro. Back in the days. And the store was originally on the corner of 38 and East 14th. I mean in Foothill, my bad. On 38 and Foothill. Might have slacked through Oakland's Jalisco. Yeah, man, you gotta go on the weekends. They're only open on the weekends. But yeah, it's pretty good, bro. Their carnitas run out though. You gotta get there early, bro. But when I was a kid, if you were Mexican in Oakland, bro, that was the spot, bro. Every fucking weekend. Now that fool said me sitting back enjoying the ride, even though I never been there. Yeah, man, I'm just giving my Oakland memories, bro. It's just old school memories, you know. And that's what it is. Dang, you got me. I remember when Smart Final opened. Oh yeah, yeah. Wasn't it a car dealership before? I think it was. But yeah, man, old school memories, bro. Way back. I remember the O'Reilly's next to a Burger King used to be Grandado. Oh yeah, the dude that used to sell the carnitas out the station wagon. Who remembers that dude? The red station wagon. Everybody knew that fool. My mom knew him. We all knew him, bro. Probably been out there. Was in Oakland a lot as a kid. My sis worked at Burger King when the Whoppers were $1. But yeah, yeah, I remember. Remember that Burger King when you go in there, they would have tapatio sauce in there all the time because hella Mexicans go there. But yeah, next door it used to be Grand Auto before it was O'Reilly. If you're old enough to remember that, you feel me? But yeah, man, hella good memories, man, of Oakland, bro. It's like it's funny because people think Oakland is only black people, bro. But I can tell you, as a Latino, a Chicano from Oakland, bro, I have hella memories with Raza in Oakland, bro. Just as much as I have hella memories of black people in Oakland, bro. I have memories of both. Man, you're making me hungry talking about some good Mexican food. Yeah, I feel you. But but for real, you know, cause like where I grew up, you know what I mean. I grew up in a neighborhood with mostly raza. Yeah, there were black people around, but it was mostly raza. So when people would tell me, "Oh, it's only blacks in Oakland," I'm like, "Really?" I'm like, "Not where I grew up. I grew up in a hood that was all raza." Yeah, the High Street Billiards. Yeah, all the paisas used to hang out there. High Street Bank Boys. Yeah, man. Oakland, I mean, it's kind of segregated, but not as bad. You know, I mean, it's kind of Like Fruitvale area is the Rasa, Funktown is kind of Asians, and then the deep is the black area. Even though now there's hella Rasa up there. I wish I could have seen the mission. Yeah, man, the mission before it got gentrified was a barrio, bro. It was a straight up motherfucking barrio. It was the hood, bro. Like gangbangers on every fucking corner, or fools selling dope on every corner. But it was hella taquerias, hella pupuserias, hella Mexican stores and grasa stores everywhere, hella cholo stores, Ben Davis, Dickies, all that shit. I used to go to Sacto Prat Luxir when I was young, and I remember some Jingletown fools punking us. Oh yeah, them Jingletown fools used to trip. Remember Pup and Taco? Where was that at? We didn't have that out here, bro. I don't remember that, but yeah, them Jingletown niggas used to trip back in the days. Yeah, Mission used to be a trip, bro. When I was young, Mission was a motherfucking hood, bro. It was a straight up barrio, bro. It was straight raza. All the way to fucking Excelsior, all the way down to the Mission District. It was all raza, bro. Back then. Back then, it wasn't safe to be in the Mission. Yeah, the Mission was dangerous, bro. I mean, it was like if you went from like 22nd on down, it was Sureños. If you went 22nd on up, it was Norteños. You know what I mean? And if you got caught slipping, bro, man, you could get killed in that motherfucker. That's how bad it was. Old Del Monte Alameda was like one a creek. The Del Monte factory. I remember the one in Oakland off of Fruitvale by Jingletown. Even Gangster Flea used to say, yeah, man, that shit was no joke. I remember all that stuff, bro. I remember it clearly, bro. I used to hang out in the Mission all the time. I used to go to the bars out there. I used to go dance salsa. There used to be a lot of salsa clubs out there. You feel me? And then, man, there was always just drama out there, like fights and hella shit. Yeah, Boxer's from 24th Street, I think. He's definitely from the Mission, you know. Back in like 99, yeah. But I mean, don't get it twisted. Oakland was also a war zone too when I was growing up. You feel me? You had the Asian Crips, you had the Border Brothers, you had Sureños, you had the Norteños, you had the black dudes that were killing each other over crack and shit. School program, 89, earthquake hit. Where were you? Yeah, my uncle got killed in the Mission 80s. Yeah, man. I was at 7-Eleven right next to Nico's, right there off of 29th. You feel me? Right by the Park Street Bridge. I was right there when the 89 earthquake hit, bro. I was going. We were gonna watch the 60s versus 41st. That's way back in the days. I was going into the 7-Eleven when the motherfucking earthquake hit, bro. I was 12 years old when that happened. I remember it like it was yesterday, bro. You know what I mean? But yeah, I was right there at the 7-Eleven by Nico's. If you're from the town, you know what I'm talking about. Right there. I was kicking it right there. We were going to go buy snacks, bro, because we were going to watch the World Series. You know what I mean? Yeah, Nico's. I know Shortcuts know where that. Funny you say no, because I worked a block away from there. Watch, I'm over there. Yeah, man. I've been to Nico's hella times. I remember on the late nights, we used to go, our spots on the late night when I was younger was either Nico's or Maris Bakery over there by motherfucking Lake Merritt. Me and Yoshi were at the freeway about to go underneath it. Oh yeah, which one? The one by off of Fruitvale? El Marihuano, that's my homie from East 7th Street, bro, from the block right there. I was living at 70 getting ready to watch Game 3, 400 Club, yeah? The 400 Club right across the street from 7-Eleven. El Mari, man, I know you guys were over there. You guys were always kicking it over there, bro. With Cheyenne and all them fools. I remember you guys, Lolo, you guys used to be right there on Lancaster and East 7. Yep, I was right down the street from the Park Street Bridge, bro. I was living on Chapman Street when that happened, bro, right around the corner. But yeah, that was a crazy ass day, bro. That shit was hella crazy. That was just one of them days, man. You feel me? But yeah, those are good memories of the town, bro. But hey, man, look, it's past the hour mark. Home sweet home. Your show is cool. Gracias, Kelly Savalas. I remember the playground looked like waves. Yeah, man. I was right in front of 7-Eleven, bro, and I was looking at the ground, and that shit was going like this, bro. I was like, what the fuck? I couldn't even stand. And I remember the telephone poles were going like this, bro. And I was saying, I remember the telephone poles were going like this, and the fucking the wires looked like they were playing jump rope. No lie, bro. That was a trip. It was a trip, bro. That was just a trippy sensation, bro. To feel like that, like I don't like you have no control of anything. Your grandpa said the world's going to end. Yeah, man. But hey, man, I'm about to get off this. I've been on this way past the hour mark. Hopefully, you guys like that talk I had about police brutality, about accountability, about what our people can do to call out police brutality against our people, against Raza, against Chicanos, against Latinos. You feel me? So I'm gonna get off, man. Hey, bro, nice to keep up the good work. Telephone wires was like jump you up. Remember Pier and 29th Street Bridge? Yup. I remember that. I remember there was a restaurant right there by the bridge. And I remember the big ship over there by the bay, off of Lancaster. But I'm gonna get off, man. You guys be safe. Keep it Chicano. Keep it Raza. You know what I mean? And even to my black subscribers, one love, man. Everybody out there, be safe. Don't get into trouble. Don't get caught up in drama. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. You feel me? And I'll see you guys hopefully next weekend. With this so said, peace out. I'm a give you guys more details about this event coming up in San Antonio Park, October 3rd. Dia de la Raza, celebrating Oakland Chicano history. We're going to be there. We're going to have Aztec dancers. We're going to have live music, speakers. It's going to be a positive event for La Raza in Oakland, bro. So hopefully you guys come support. So once again, I'm out. This is Jose with Oakland Latinos United. Peace.